Welcome back. I'm Chris Kirshner. Alabama hasn't been the kindest state to the Florida gymnastics team this season. Earlier in the season, Florida lost to the Tide, and the Gators finished second in the SEC championships in Crimson Tide country. And the site for the NCAA championship? Alabama. In order to advance to tomorrow's championship, Florida needs to finish in the top 3 of its 6-team semifinal tonight. And yes, one of those 6 teams is Alabama. On the plus side for the Gators, Bridget Sloat and Keisha Hunter have a ridiculous 8 perfect 10s between the two of them, almost a third of the nation's total. They're hoping to lead Florida to a 2nd consecutive national championship. The team with 15 freshmen on its roster finds itself sitting in first place in the SEC East. That team is Florida baseball. Head coach Kevin O'Sullivan is showing his faith in one of those freshmen tomorrow as he sends Logan Shore out on the bump. Shore has arguably been Florida's best starter, whiffing 33 batters and going at least 5 innings in all 8 starts. The Gators welcome in 3rd place Georgia to the MAC tomorrow, and Coach O'Sullivan says this team has shown a lot of confidence this season.
Baseball's a funny game. It can go one way or the other. And last year we seemed to lose a bunch of those one-run games. This year we've seemed to win a bunch of them. When you put yourselves in that, those types of situations, and you're successful over a period of time, I think it builds a lot of confidence in your team.
Game 1 of the 3-game series tonight has been postponed until tomorrow due to rain. The teams will play a doubleheader with the first game beginning at 3. At his media availability on Tuesday, softball head coach Tim Walton showed the utmost faith in his squad. He said that the Gators are talented and capable of winning it all. This team returned all but 1 starter from last year's team, but they are still finding ways to integrate the freshmen. Freshman Delaney Gorley has been nasty in the circle this season with her wicked drop ball, racking up 37 Ks, which is a team high. Freshman Justine McLean has started 39 games for the Gators this season and sports a .316 average and a 98% fielding percentage. Coach Walton says the freshman will be instrumental in the team's success moving forward.
I think they've gelled well. I think we're still striving to be a complete team, and a complete team doesn't always come down to bunts and throwing the ball across the diamond and getting hits. It comes down to being a team and treating each other like family.
Florida takes on Texas A&M beginning a 3-game series tonight in College Station. Florida lacrosse is looking to finish the season undefeated in the American Lacrosse Conference for the first time since 2012. First, they have to get through 5th-ranked Northwestern. Last regular season, the Gators chewed up and swallowed the Wildcats in a 22-4 win. But the Cats answered back in the ALC Championship, holding the Gators to 3 goals, its lowest score in school history. If Florida were to win tomorrow, the Gators would win the outright conference championship. In the NHL playoffs, the Tampa Bay Lightning look to tie up the Eastern Conference Series at 1 tonight. The Lightning lost a heartbreaker Wednesday night in OT 5-4. Giving up 5 goals isn't going to cut it in the playoffs. The Canadians have one of the best goaltenders in the league in Carey Price, who was 3rd in the regular season when it came to save percentage. On the flip side, the Lightning are relying on backup goalie Anders Lindback. In the first game, Montreal outshot Tampa 44-25. And some Gator basketball news. John Horford, the brother of former Gator star Al Horford, is on the verge of transferring to Gator Nation.
Wow, and what role do you think he's going to play for the team?
Well, I think he's going to provide much-needed front-court depth behind DeMontre Harris and Dorian Finney-Smith, so we'll see where it goes from there.
Thanks, Chris. More news after the break. Stay with us.